Hello, I'm back again to show progress since the last video, which was quite recent. Um, I've painted since then some cavalry, artillery, 12 points aside completed now for these bases. It's only one base of cavalry aside, one gun at the moment. Really like them. Peter Pig figures, 70 Light Dragoons. I think the 3rd Continental Dragoons in the white coats there at the back. Started making some tree bases for the woods. There's going to be a lot of sort of light wooded areas on my terrain. Cheap trees from eBay. I think they'll work out about 45p each. I bought 3 packs of 10. So I'm going to get some more. Just make those bases, and they'll just stand on a template, and so they're movable. It always irritates me when you've got to move figures around trees. So in this case, the trees will move around the figures. The 2 camp bases, I'm rather pleased with those. We have the American base there, baggage with a couple of Indian scouts, a swooning lady over a dead or fallen redcoat. The British base, very similar. Lots of ladies who look like they're dancing, but they're waving enthusiastically at the redcoat general. I actually call that all the ladies love a redcoat. Again, it's just a bit of humour on the base there. The wonderful Peter Pig pack, enthusiastic ladies, I couldn't resist it. So as I say, 4 on there, 2 on there, and I've got a couple more left. Also started work on a couple of the buildings, non-linear fortifications in DBN rules. So you just have a building, represents a small farm or homestead. Just to pick that Indian base out and stand them over on there. Oh, that's not the tree over. Oh, what a disaster. Here we are. Lovely buildings from Battle Scale. Steve at Battle Scale sculpted those. I've known Steve for a long time, actually, many years. And he's got wonderful skill at sculpting these small buildings. I've only got a couple so far. You can see the bases just sit on that on the MDF base. I'm looking for a bit of picket fence to go around them. Just to dress them up a bit, but I can't find them in the right scale at the moment. But yeah, that's coming along. I'm really pleased with that so far. I've got some more artillery to do there. I painted yesterday some epic Napoleonics for customer Stephen. And I just wanted to quickly mention, I've mentioned these before, these tiny makeup brushes. In this heat, and I think it was 32 degrees here yesterday, I find the paint's drying up so quickly in the brush. Anyway, I just had another go with these, and they're absolutely wonderful for putting in fine detail, fine lines. I don't know what they're made of, but they're quite rigid, but they hold a real point, and they hold the paint well. So yeah, I used those yesterday when working through some of these. And white seems to be a particular issue in the heat, but they work really well, and I had no trouble with them. So once again, I'll recommend. The problem is the handles are too short, so they're very tiny little things, but the points are wonderful. Really hold the paint well. I'll figure something out with them eventually, maybe extend the handles, but there we are. I'm not going to go on with this one, it's only a short video. So I've got all the 12-point armies done. I'm expanding the woods, the trees. I want to be making my own roads and rivers. Let's just have a quick look at the 17th Light Dragoons, because they're wonderful figures from Peter Pig. See if I can get them in focus. Yeah, really nice. And I have no doubt now, I've decided that I'm just going to expand the project. You can't have a single base of cavalry, really, can you? And so no doubt it will. I was thinking that there's so much potential in it. Hessians, light infantry, grenadiers, French, maybe an entire French army in their white coats and blue coats, and white coats, blue facings. They look spectacular. It's very colourful flags. Anyway, that's where we're going. Did I mention? Yeah, I mentioned the trees. Really pleased with those cheap fir trees. That's it. I can't say much more. I'll be back soon with hopefully some terrain laid out on the card table. and I'll explain a little bit more about DBN rules and my DB AWI variants. As I said to somebody, there's not such a huge difference between the 1775, 76, the start of the war, and the early Napoleonic period. In terms of tactics, weaponry, there's not such a major difference. Certainly at the outset, the British were still lining up, fighting shoulder to shoulder, bayonets fixed for close action. The Continental Army, of course, developed very much in the same style, on the model of the British regulars. But there were obviously a lot more light infantry, irregular troops, militia troops, more rugged, wooded terrain. But I'm hoping to encompass all of this as this develops, so I won't ramble on this one. That's a good place to wrap it up. And I'll have another go with little makeup brushes and report back. But I'm really very impressed with how they work, how they hold the paint, and more importantly, how well they hold that point for synthetic brushes. Very good. Okay, I'll leave you there. It's going to be quite a warm day again today, so I'm going to try and get some painting done, but maybe just a couple of hours today. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you're finding these of interest. And I know I do mumble and chat away in my gruff voice, but as I say, it's all about the model soldiers, all about the painting and the modelling. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.